San Antonio police say an early morning walk to a Denny's restaurant ended where the girl shot overnight. Happened just after 3 a.m. in the 7100 block of Northwest Loop 410 near Culebra. Police say two girls were walking to the restaurant when four other girls with masks drove into the parking lot and demanded their property. When a victim refused, police say she was shot. She was taken to the hospital. SAPD is not reporting any arrests so far. However, officers say they have an idea of who the shooting suspect is because of an Instagram post.
And Texas is cracking down on illegal immigration with two new laws. Both Senate Bills 3 and 4 focus on border security. SB 3 will send $1.5 billion to continue building barriers along our border with Mexico. And Senate Bill 4 gives local law enforcement along the southern border the power to arrest anybody they catch entering the U.S. illegally. Governor Greg Abbott just signed both bills into law yesterday in Brownsville.
The authors of the United States Constitution foresaw a situation when the federal government would be inattentive to states that faced challenges at their borders. And in response, they inserted Article 1, Section 10 to the United States Constitution to empower states to take action to defend themselves.
Opponents think this goes too far, and in response, they are telling Governor Abbott, see you in court.
Now to the Mideast and more fallout from the Israel-Hamas war. The U.S. has announced a new multinational task force that will begin keeping watch over the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden.
The joint effort comes as a major oil company announces it's temporarily pausing operations through those waters. Meantime, as ABC's Justin Finch reports, Hamas has released new video of 3 elderly hostages.
This morning, the U.S. and the world responding to increasing threats from Iran-backed Houthi militants.
We're leading a multinational maritime task force to uphold the bedrock principle of freedom of navigation. Iran's support for Houthi attacks on commercial vessels must stop.
The Pentagon says those Houthi rebels attacked 2 more ships in the Red Sea yesterday after months of launching missile and drone strikes at commercial ships and U.S. forces in the region. The attacks prompting British oil company BP to temporarily pause all transits through the Red Sea, including shipments of oil and natural gas, calling it a precautionary pause. 10% of the world's trade passes through the Red Sea. The waters between Asia and Africa, with the Suez Canal at the tip leading to the Mediterranean Sea. Some ships are now detouring around Africa, adding costs and delays.
9 of the 10 largest ocean carriers in the world, so representing about 85% of container capacity, have rerouted.
Experts predict U.S. gas prices could stop falling in the next couple of days, due only in part because of ongoing Red Sea tensions. In Europe, high-level talks aimed at reaching a new ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. CIA Director William Burns meeting with the Qatari Prime Minister and the head of Israel's Mossad spy agency. The meeting comes as Hamas posted video of 3 elderly Israeli hostages pleading to be freed. Their families requesting we not air the video, but demanding their immediate release.
It's taking too long, and every minute that passing, it's a huge gambling on my grandpa's life and others' lives.
Pressure is mounting on Israel to free all remaining hostages after Israeli troops mistakenly killed 3 hostages. Israel estimates Hamas is holding more than 120 hostages, including Americans, in Gaza. Justin Finch, ABC News, Washington.
In China, at least 126 people have been killed in a magnitude 6.2 earthquake in the country's northwest. The quake occurred just before midnight on Monday. More than 500 people were injured. The U.S. Geological Survey put the quake's magnitude at 5.9. The death toll was the highest since an April 2013 earthquake that killed 196 people.